Hello, hello, hello. Welcome every single one of you to yet another episode of Mystery Monday here with RetroActive. I am your host, Retro. Glad to have everybody here. We got Tirmiona popping in asking about being slimed. Straight as a Circle is here. Follow me. Thank you for the follow. Let me go ahead and take a moment to do some shout outs, everybody. So bear with me for a second. We are going to start with shouting out Straight as a Circle real quick since he just followed. Bear with me to type this all. Tirmiona dropping 100. Thank you for dropping those bits. These scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrinking skull will shock your soul. Still you're doomed to mine. Okay, bear with me because I can't hear myself for some blasted reason. There we go. Right there. Had to set my settings, ladies and gentlemen, because I could not hear myself. I like to be able to hear myself to make sure I'm coming through so y'all can hear me at the proper levels. Now back to some of these shoutouts. Let's go ahead and drop one to Tirmiona. How are you guys doing? While I'm doing the shoutouts, how is everybody doing? For me, for those of you who don't know, there is Tirmiona right there, everybody. Make sure you everybody go follow him, shout him out. When you're in your, if you're a stream demon, make sure you tell him hashtag stream demons, hashtag demons, command demons, anything to shout out that you're a demon. Also tell him to throw horns up. For me, since no one else is saying horns up or throw your horns up, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And horns up, everybody. Stream demons, love each and every single one of y'all for being here. Anyway, we're continue with the shout outs. I'm going to do a shout out to Billy Blitz again. Give me a second because I don't know if he's in here, but yep, he is in here. Let me drop a major shout out to Billy Blitz. Doing good. All right, it's Monday. Horns up. There we go. There's a horns up. Let's do a double horns up. That's me and Billy talking right there. Leather Rebel, hello. Beef curtain. Billy's dead. Billy's dead, guys. Billy's dead. Okay, so there was that. Anyway, hello, Leather Rebel. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go ahead and drop a shout out to her. Trying to do some stream love here, guys. There's a shout out to Leather Rebel. Make sure y'all follow her. There is her gameplay right there, guys. Definitely check her out. Billy Blit, what was that clip? Billy, that was the clip where someone had something about saying something about girls, some girl, an ex-girlfriend, one of your ex-girlfriends being a cow or something like that, and because they dropped, it was either your ex-girlfriend or Bobby's ex-girlfriend was a cow, and whatever they said, you couldn't stop laughing about the girlfriend comment. You had like a case of the giggles. So yeah. Anyway, everybody, like I said, how is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing good. Loose meat burgers. Yes, we were talking about loose meat burgers, the made right stuff. Yes. And you lost control when they talked about a girlfriend having being like a cow and loose meat or something like that. And when they mentioned the girlfriend, you just busted out laughing. You couldn't stop laughing, so you had to go off screen. Had you at burgers. So anyway, just to let everybody know, I apologize that I was not here Saturday. I was on Hellfire stream on his extended Fallout Friday, and I was given a really bad phone call. My first cousin, my dad's nephew, he was 49 years old, 3 years older than me. He passed away Friday morning, and no one knew until we saw Facebook. His autopsy is today, so I'm still waiting for the Tier Mjolnir hosted. Thank you for hosting, Tier Mjolnir. So we're waiting for the autopsy results because we don't know why he passed away. It may be something that genetic, and since we share the same exact bloodline, we are waiting to find out in case it may be something bad to myself and my brother, because me and my brother and my two nephews are the last of our bloodline for males. So it's kind of important that we find this out. But anyway, with that said, I took a few days of trying to stay away from streaming and internet and stuff like that to pull myself together, because it really did hurt me. It really killed me, because not only was he my first cousin, but he was like almost like another brother to me, an older brother. And so with him being 3 years away, it kind of hit home with me. But anyway, today is a new day. I'm in a lot better condition, everybody. We got a lot for you. I was hoping that maybe Hellfire would be here, but he's still in the land of the sleeping dead. He recently brought me a YouTube video that I want to talk about today. What we're going to talk about, let me go ahead and switch gears real quick to this. Yep, right there. Ghost hunting 101 tips for learning, because as always, I've kind of switched gears to doing an hour of teaching and an hour of debunking video, guys. Brivis, browsing random streamers, donating bits. Have a great day. Thank you. Before you leave, let me give you a shout out, dude. There we go, Brivis 22. Want to make sure I give you a shout out. I know that you're not a streamer because you don't have any clips popping up. You may be a streamer, just not have any clips. But thank you for the bits. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very, very, very much. Zombie mode, exactly. Hashtag zombie mode. So anyway, he brought me the video. We're going to be talking about the 3 a.m. Devil's Hour Challenge, as well as the number 13, and what is the deal with 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is something that myself and Onyx Demon has talked about quite a lot. So we're going to get into all this real quick. And because of all this, I have a major amount of notes over to the side. My stuff is going wrong there. All right, there we go. But I have some notes over to the side. So you're going to see me looking away, but that's because I have the notepad pulled up with my notes. Now, real quick, before we get started into this, I got to let you know that the video that I'm going to be showing you here in just a few minutes is featuring Brittany Crab. She is a self-proclaimed ghost hunter, guys. So real quick, Brittany Crab is she's a social media content creator and a self-proclaimed paranormal investigator / ghost hunter. She has no real training, no knowledge whatsoever. All her training comes from researching the internet and watching ghost hunting TV shows. So she has no actual experiences behind her belt except for what she sees. She literally is your Beverly Hills Zach Bagans. She is the blonde, super snooty, social media, Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills Zach Bagans, okay? Literally, no joke. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and show you some of her videos, if I can get my cursor over here and get it all set up, just so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and switch over to the movies and show you Miss Female Zach Bagans. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, here she is.
So what I'm doing in this video, you can only do it on this day. Hey guys, it's Brittany and welcome back to my channel, or if you are brand new, then make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Okay, first of all, I have to make sure we point out a few things. you know, because I mean, she's really such a ghost hunter, you know. I mean, come on, really? Protestant, a little too much makeup. Tabitha, wow, she is. When you watch, I'm gonna be playing this whole video, okay? She is super annoying, especially with this. You know, I mean, come on, really? She's not. She's in it for the social media content, the attention on herself. She's all about getting the attention on her. She's like the modern day Paris Hilton, I would say, you could say. You know, a little too much makeup, ready for Paranormal Monday. Welcome, Tabitha, by the way. Let me go ahead and do a shout out to Tabitha, everybody. Hang on one second. Tear me on under the words, took the words right out of my mouth. Just drop a shout out to Tabitha real quick. Hopefully it'll play my clip of her. Here we go, guys. Oh, nope, she's playing Cuphead, everyone. She's playing Cuphead. This is, okay, so just so everybody knows, oh, Onyx Demon is here, ladies and gentlemen. Onyx Demon is here. Perfect timing, and his woman Ness is here. Just so y'all know, the two people you're seeing right now is Tabitha and Leather Rebel. Tabitha and Leather Rebel in that one clip. So I was able to get both of them in one, ladies and gentlemen. Go follow both of them. Hashtag Stream Demons. Throw your horns up. Love each and every single member of the Stream Demons I got. Speaking of demons, I've got Onyx Demon here. Let me go ahead and shout him out real quick. There's Onyx Demon. He's going to be popping up here in just a moment. There we go, right there. And Onyx Demon, we're going to be talking about 3 a.m., the witching hour, the devil's hour. We're going to be talking about that today for a specific reason. All the hype in here. Exactly. Loads and loads of hype. I love it. I love it. Okay. Calm down a little bit there, Jason. Anyway, so some of y'all haven't seen the clip. Let me go ahead and go back to the clip and talk about it real quick. Tiermioner dropping some gifts. Now Leather Rebel has capabilities of Retro Head. Thank you, Tiermioner. Welcome to Team Retro Leather Rebel. Let's switch back over so that Onyx Demon can get the love of this beautiful, and I'm very sarcastic on this, female.
And turn on your bell so you will be notified every single time that I upload. I upload every single week, numerous times a week, every single week. Now, today's video, I am filming this the same day that it is being uploaded. It is September, where the heck is my phone? Because I need it. My phone's all the way on the other side. Oh my dear Lord. Hold on one second, y'all. But it is September 13th. Sorry, my hat keeps falling off. Anyways, BRBO. It is, oh my God, it's 1:43 a.m. on September 13th. Let me just show you for proof. I wish it was 1:40.
Okay, so we're going to be discussing her and what she is doing in the video, which is the 3 a.m. Devil's Hour Challenge. Okay, I got a lot of information about this because she is literally bullshit. She's not a real ghost hunter. She's not a real paranormal investigator. Any knowledge that she has comes from researching the internet, and there's a lot of bullshit information on the internet that's not real. Upload some personalities, pretty much. And I mean, get that tan. It's not even a real tan. It's a bottle tan. I mean, she has that Donald, no offense to Donald Trump, but she has a Donald Trump orange spray tan. I mean, literally, she is if you took a female and Zach Bagans, mushed them together and sprinkled them on with a little bit of Cheeto on top of them, you would get her. Okay, that's pretty much what she is. Trump 2020. Can we mute her? I want to do more than mute her. But I'm not going to talk about that because this is Twitch and I could get banned for that. Just like most celebrities getting fed information. Exactly. She is using Orange Foundation. Orange Foundation, be it, what's up, Cellcat828? What is up? What is up? It's pumpkin season. It's something for her. From every video I've watched of hers, because I had to do my research on her to get the information. But pretty much every single video of hers, she has that same tan. So it's an all year long pumpkin tan. Okay, I'll put it this way. And I'm sorry, but all her talking with her hands, you know, and her country accent, trying to be all Rodeo Drive with her country accent and her hands thing. It's like, what the fuck, really? Clickbait, pretty much. She is bait, all right, of some sort. Maybe she had country Tourette's. She must have something. She must have something. Anyway, she does everything for donations. She has a Patreon page. She has an OnlyFans page, and with her having an OnlyFans page, that's enough said right there. Okay, anyone who has an OnlyFans page loses credibility of anything on the internet with me. Okay. So, let's see, at Leather Rebel, LMAO, white girls even putting pumpkin spice in their makeup, right? Right. Yeah, she has an OnlyFans page. I don't know what the, Stream Demons in the House. Hellfire, what is up? I was just showing everybody the Cheeto that you found, the, Beverly Hills Cheeto that you found. Or as Leather Rebel and Tabitha say, pumpkin spice. She's not pretty enough for an OnlyFans page. Right, Demon? Right? She's ugly. Ugly. So anyway, she's doing the 3 a.m. Devil's Hour challenge. In this, she claims that you have to do it on the 13th day. Okay? Now, that was what regarded me to have these 3 topics to talk about. We're going to talk about what is the deal with the number 13, what is the 3 a.m. Devil's Hour challenge, who we talking about. Cellcat, you missed it. Let me go ahead and switch back over and show you this lovely YouTube train wreck.
Before. There we go! 1:44 a.m. on Sunday, September 13th. So I keep thinking it's Saturday the 13th, but it's Sunday the 13th. So what I'm doing in this video, you can only do it on this day, the 13th. It doesn't matter.
Now, she says you can only do it on the 13th, okay? Now, when we go into discussing the 13th, there is no paranormal connection with the number 13, ladies and gentlemen. Right then and there, this whole shebang is bunked. Look at her hands. Exactly, Ness. Your gums are weird, lady. It's so distracting. Orange girl, you see that shit, gingivitis.
No matter what month it is, it has to be the 13th. Now, I did make a part 1 of this video.
Okay, let's go ahead and get back and talk about some other things real quick. Okay, real quick. We're going to start with the 3 a.m. Devil's Hour challenge real quick. Okay, guys. Literally, it is pretty much nothing more than a stupid internet challenge that was created for shits and giggles. Basically, it's based on an incorrect understanding of paranormal activity and incorrect things mushed together. For people to have social media content, and nothing more. Okay, it is not paranormal, nor holds any merit and any real merit to anything paranormal whatsoever. Pretty much how the challenge goes is on the 13th day at 3 a.m. you're supposed to light a candle and have a black cloth with you so that you can do a bunch of different things, and you look at the candle and you look back at the mirror, you look at the candle and you look back at the mirror, you look at the candle and you look back at the mirror, and eventually you're either supposed to see yourself with black eyes or you're supposed to see another person in the mirror with you. Okay? Now, we're going to go in explaining what the effects of this challenge are. Did she get her information from Hot Topic? She either got it from Hot Topic, Walmart, or some fancy store in Rodeo Drive or wherever the fuck she lives. I don't know, but she's trying to really look like a podunk version of Paris Hilton here, guys. So this is like Bloody Mary or Candyman. It's, believe it or not, it is a new version taking the Candyman stuff and the Bloody Mary stuff and mushing it together. You're literally taking both the Candyman urban myth and the Bloody Mary myth, and they mixed it together and created the 3 a.m. Devil's Challenge. So it's both in one. Bloody Mary. Oh, forgot about Bloody Mary. Exactly. Alabama Kardashian. I like that tier. I like that. Alabama Kardashian. Nice. But why though? Just to get noticed. Yes, Protestant. It's pretty much an internet challenge for people to do stupid things, to have YouTube content, Twitter content, social media content to draw attention and get attention and make themselves look cool and feel cool and be popular and be one with the Joneses. That's pretty much all it is. Alabama car ashy skin. I like that even better, Onyx. I like that even better. So anyway, we're going to go into explaining the deal with the 13 and the deal with the 3 a.m. Devil's Hour / Witching Hour. And then we're going to go into explaining what the effects and why you see what you see when you do the 3 a.m. Devil's Challenge. Okay? So pretty much with the 13, let me extend the mic a little bit real quick, guys, so I can be able to talk to y'all properly while I turn my head. To understand this fad and how it is bogus, we'll start with Britney's 13-day claims. So what is she doing on this video? You can only do on that day, supposedly. The supposed 13th day, or Friday the 13th for that matter, the number 13 itself, arriving from many biblical, historical, and folklore stories, from Judas being the 13th apostle and betraying God, to the issues of the 13 with Loki and the Norse gods. It actually has some folklore belief from Norse mythology and Loki, being 13 being a bad number. To the 13 Templars that were killed on the 13th day, because there were 13 Templars that were killed on the 13th day, and all the other stories of 13. A lot of people believe that 13 is a bad number, or the 13th day being a bad day. So that's one of the reasons why we only have 12 months in a Gregorian calendar, because the Gregorians believed that 13 was a bad number. So they didn't add a 13th month. They only left it at 12. They did not go past 12. The Gregorians and all that is one of the reasons why we have 12 hours. Because people believed that 13 was a bad number, but whatever. There is no paranormal connection to the number 13 whatsoever. It is literally pretty much just superstition. Everybody has a belief that it is bad, so they take it as being bad, and that constitutes things so that years down the road it becomes some big bad thing. And then you add in movies like Friday the 13th with Jason Voorhees. Oh my God, 13 is bad. So again, the number 13, there is no mystical thing with the number 13. There is no evil powers, or it holds no supernatural means whatsoever. Fun fact, a lot of older buildings downtown in my city actually don't have a 13th floor. It skips that number. Actually, it skips the number. But if you think about it, if you have more than 12 floors, you technically have a 13th floor. You're just not calling it the 13th floor, because you can't legitly go from 12 to 14. So technically you do have 13 floors, you're just not calling it a 13th floor. Thus, it proves there is no mystical anything to the number 13. Anything mystical in numerology? I agree. 14th floor would be 13th. I know this. Oh, I know you do. I know, but I was letting everyone else know. As far as I know, I don't know numerology. I know some basic information about it, but I've never delved into numerology to know if there is anything to do with the 13 in numerology. But it's a positive number for pagans and witches. I know that 13 is a bad number for some because of the day of the 13 brought me into the world. As Jason Voorhees shows up briefly, but that's it. No other supernatural stuff. So yes, 13 is taken from the beliefs of the Norse mythology, the biblical understanding of Judas, as well as the death of the Templars. So many people have put so much into 13 that they've made it something into out of nothing. Now, as far as the pagans and Wiccans, I don't know much about that, Tabitha. So if you know something about it, and by positive, I'm guessing you mean it's a positive number as in a good thing. So I would love to have talk to you outside of the show. It could be something that I could go into more detail about. So I'd love to have input from you, Tabitha, on this. I love getting input from other people and having guests on the stream and shouting them out. So Tabitha, I may pull you into my stream and do a dual cam stream, like I did with Tear Me On there a little ways back with talk on the Norse gods and the Nephilim. So don't be surprised if I pull you in. I'd love to have a nice big huge Skype chat with a lot of people talking about things. That would be awesome. But anyway, moving on, guys, so that we can get back to Brittany and her stuff. As far as I know, there's only certain power in 3, 6, and 9. To some degrees, you are correct, Stokcat, and we are going to talk about that right now. Got to get up to the notes here. Where's my notes? I lost it. Okay, here we go. Oh, but what about the 3 a.m. Devil's Hours, ladies and gentlemen? 22 Master Control. Eternal 13 represents all the governments created by men and inspired by Satan in outright rebellion against the Eternia. Nice. Yeah, I'll DM you on Discord. Perfect. In folklore, the witching hour or devil's hour is a time of night connected to events that are supernatural. It's thought that demons, witches, and ghosts appear to be at their most powerful in Western civilization. Black magic is thought to be at the most powerful. That the hours between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Are the peak supernatural activity due to the absence of prayer in what is called the canonical hours. Now, before I go forward, Onyx Demon in a past few episodes of Mystery Monday has pointed this out, guys. 3 a.m. is synonymous because of the fact that most Christians are usually asleep and there's no prayer going on in those canonical hours of the day, which is prime time for evil spirits and evil people or demonic people or witchcrafting and all that to take place. Now, I'm not saying witchcraft is evil, only that there are evil spirits, and then there's Wiccans, and then there's witchcraft, and then there's black magic. All the types of magic that are not considered Christian take place in that time because Christians are sleeping and it's the canonical hours. Where was it? Canonical hours. The phrase witching hour and devil's hour were first recorded in 1973. Before then, it was not called anything. It was just the time that people did it. So pretty much with this, the challenge holds no true paranormal grounds. Each one is different. There's different variations of this 3 a.m. challenge. Some do it with looking in a mirror, variations of the Bloody Mary summoning, variations of the Candyman summoning, as Onyx Demon has mentioned. If it were real, these kids and adults would be not only summoning a demon, but invoking it the right to enter and possess them as well. So it holds no actual paranormal means whatsoever. But if it did, they would be invoking those demons to come possess them and opening up a spirit. That's where the black cloth comes in. People did their summoning research and said, "Oh, hey, let's add in a black cloth to end the session to make it like it's a real summoning type thing." We had to put the black cloth over the mirror and blow out the candles, and it stops the demon from coming through. First of all, that's bullshit. That will not stop a demon from coming through. I would also like to think that it's also a more powerful time for the demonic and spiritual, as most nuns take the vow of silence from dusk till dawn. I summon something doing Bloody Mary with friends, schools, so she don't play. Remember the haunted bathroom at Bryson Elementary? That's where we happened. Oh, my chat froze. Sorry about that, Tier. So, if you do the Bloody Mary challenge a certain way, you can, if you're in the right place, And doing it the right way, yes, you can summon a demon doing the Bloody Mary one. A lot of people don't know what they're doing or how to do it, so they open it up and keep that doorway open, and they don't know that because some of them don't know what they're doing, they're allowing themselves open to being possessed or having that demon attached to them in some way, allowing someone else to get possessed from their stupidity. Not saying you two are stupid, because I know that both of y'all are very intelligent, so I'm not knocking you guys, but I am knocking other people who do it because it's a cool thing to do. Dude, that bathroom is haunted for sure. Maybe one day I'll have to come visit you guys, and you guys take me to this bathroom so we can do a paranormal investigation for my monthly streams when I can actually find some places to investigate. Poltergeist in the toilets. Pretty much. Talk about the Golgothan shit demons. And if you don't know the reference from that, from the Golgothan shit demons, you need to watch your movies. Then the rest of the day we had worse luck. Okay, so that's okay. So the rest of my notes are pretty much on going on her video, which I'm about to play through. You're opening a gate for anything, and it could be something more evil than Bloody Mary on her appearance. Doesn't matter if it's a Ouija board or visual calling to open source said gate. Always say goodbye, close the end. When I let the door go, it slammed. So yeah, you could have definitely opened up the door to something there. Leather Rebel, I was holding the door while, okay, cool. Got you. So, I believe that, because stuff like that, that happened to me in the bathroom, I never said goodbye when I messed with the Ouija board. A lot of people don't, because a lot of people, a lot of people look at the Ouija board as a game, thanks to Milton Bradley making it a game board and calling it a game. People don't realize that even though it's made of plastic and cardboard, that the elements of it are there, and you're doing that. Whether it's made of plastic or not and treated as a game, it is not a game and something to be taken lightly, as most people do now. And then they don't know that they have to say goodbye to it because they don't read the rules. They just take it, open it up, put it out, and start messing with it right away without reading and researching, knowing what the fuck they're doing. I didn't play with it as a game, though. I did it with a witch friend. Well, see, okay, so your witch friend probably knew what she was doing, so she probably closed it out in some way. So that's different. But other people, hang on one second, it's getting a little hot in here, guys. I got to turn my AC on. But a lot of other people out there, they don't know what they're doing, and they're treating it as a game. So they're opening up stuff and allowing things into the world that they don't know what they're doing. Your friend should have known and done it properly. I didn't play with it. Okay. So anyway, with this said, we know that the witching hour does have some merit. Okay, so because it has actual merit as being something supernatural, people have taken, oh, we got to do it at 3 a.m. and oh, we got to do this, and oh, we got to do this, and turn it into something spooky. So we know that doing it on the 13th has no merit. It's pretty much a bullshit challenge for getting likes and attention on social media, and we already know that Brittany Crabb is nothing more than a social media icon trying to get attention. She is not paranormal whatsoever, but we're going to watch her video through certain points, and I'm going to be pointing out certain things that I've noted out over here so that we can talk about it as well. And then we're going to go into debunking, guys. I do have another Nuke's Top 5 to do some debunking. We are going to get into the debunking portion of this. I'm trying to do 50-50. Anything that I discuss here is getting carried over to YouTube so people can watch it later. But yeah, I'm starting to do a little bit of teaching and a little bit of debunking to have 2 in 1. Didn't toy stores used to sell those boards? They still do. Stillcat. You can get them at Walmart. They're made by Milton Bradley, who makes Life and Monopoly and all the major board games. It is made by Milton Bradley, and it is sold to this day still. They even have a Stranger Things themed Ouija board out there. Handmade from Etsy. Yeah, you can get them handmade from Etsy too. So a lot of people get their hands on them not knowing what they do, they're thinking it's cool, and oh, hey, I got myself a Ouija board, let's play. You know, it's not a game. You don't play. Okay, it is a communication tool for certain people, and if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to be communicating and allowing something out that you can't get put back in. If you bring a Ouija board in this house, I'm packing my computer and moving to my car. I'll put it this way: if someone dares to try to bring a Ouija board around my house, I'm not gonna pack the house up. I'm gonna pack them up, stuff them in a car, and take them somewhere. So yeah, and of course Nessology is gonna do it just to mess with Onyx Demon, guys. So anyways, get back to the video. Let's watch her do her video. And then I'm gonna fast forward it because her video is fairly long, and I don't want to watch her this long doing her stupid bullshit. So I'm gonna be fast forwarding it on the timeline a little. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this BS watched. It's a form of divination. Exactly, Demon. Exactly. Let's watch this monstrosity of a blonde.
Oh. Last month.
Who's not really blind.
And it was like, it wasn't on the 13th though. I was kind of late to it. And I said that I was going to do it again. I said. On September 13th or October 13th. But I was like, girl, I can't wait till October. I'm doing it now. So I'm super excited. So this ritual is supposed to be one of the most dangerous rituals. Like pretty much any paranormal ritual is known to be one of the most dangerous rituals that you could ever play.
Okay. I have to come back to chatting. This ritual, she's always talking about the ritual. How many times does she have to say ritual to let us know that this is a ritual when it's not really a ritual? It's some stupid little challenge for social media stuff. It is not a ritual. I mean, what the fuck is with ritual? Hollywood ritual, exactly, Leather Rebel. Where's the water bucket? It's a wig. No, it's not a wig. It's not a wig. Trust me, I went through all her videos watching. It's actual hair, because if she takes that hat off, she has her roots, dude. She has her roots. It's just over dyed, and because it's over dyed, it's baked hair and really coarse and looks like a wig. So she's over dyed it. So yeah, it's definitely not a wig. I can attest to that. But it's over dyed hair, so it's dry, brittle, and baked. So it comes off looking like a wig. Anyway, back to the ritual.
This is known as the Lord 13. So definitely check out part 1. I will leave it up.
The Lord 13. She doesn't even know what that is. She's making it up.
Above. So of course you need a mirror, a candle, matches, or a lighter, a dark cloth to cover your mirror right after you're done with the ritual. But you guys know me. I'm not doing that because I want results. And you're supposed to have salt as well, but I'm not using that because, like I said, I want results. But if you want to use this, then definitely. This has nothing to do with the ritual though. Like the salt and the dark cloth is when you're done.
Commercial time. Hang on, guys. It's the only thing I hate about
performing
YouTube.
The ritual. So on the 13th day of the month, September 13th, shortly before 3 a.m., bring the mirror, candle, matches, or lighter, everything to where you're gonna perform the ritual. Okay. Yeah. Look into the mirror. Be mindful of the time. Keep looking. Be mindful of the time. Look closer. Be mindful of the time. Pay attention now. When precisely 13 minutes have passed, take note of what you see in the mirror. If the reflection has changed, the ritual has failed. But beware, failure does not equal safety. If you see a figure behind you, the ritual has succeeded, but beware, you are no longer alone. If your reflection's eyes have turned black, which a lot of you guys point out when I've done these mirror rituals, you always say that my reflection, it's not me. And I'm always joking about that, but because it's like one of my biggest fears, like my reflection.
Okay, real quick, I want to pause it here. We're going to talk about this. Let me go back to the chatting screen, guys. Alrighty. Now, first off, when they talk about doing the mirror ritual, you're gonna see either a figure behind you, or your eyes turn black. Ritual remix. So every time you do the ritual, you're supposed to either your eyes turn black or no, where my clip go? I was gonna remix that. Got you. Hey, do what you gotta do. But you either see your eyes turn black or you see a figure behind you. Okay, I made notes on this that I'm about to read real quick, so give me a second to pull those notes up. Okay, so here it is. As I said, at 3 minutes and 33 seconds, she mentioned eyes going black with looking at the mirror. In the process, she explains, this is pretty much a photo optical effect, guys. Twitch took clipping privileges. Twitch screwed me. No, it showed it up here. It showed that you got it up here. So I don't know why. Well, I don't know what's up. It's gone. I'm looking right at it. Here. Oh, I just actually opened it up. Oh, they did take it away. Well, what the freak? I'll have to look into that. What I'll do is after I'm done here, I'll end up saving the clip for you, Demon, and send it to you and let you do it. That, or I'll give you the link to her actual footage that we're watching right now. In fact, I can do that right now. Let me grab her clip and we're gonna post it right here. There you go, Onyx Demon. There's her. There's the link to the video that we're watching right now. Now, as I was saying, the black eyes and the spirit behind you is a photo optical effect, is pretty much what's happening. What's up, Supply Jeff? The Kraken has been released, everybody. Stream Demons, throw your horns up. Hashtag Stream Demons. Let me go ahead. If you're not a demon, boom. Okay, maybe not. Had to do the demons. There we go. If you're not a demon, make sure you hit that link and join. Stream Demons is the best stream team out there. Happy, positive, no drama. We support everybody. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, photo optical effect. What is a photo optical effect? Well, to explain this, for most people who don't know, your eyes are cameras. Your eyes work the same as a camera, or should I say, a camera works the same way as your eyes. A camera has an iris. Your eyes have irises. When you stare at the candle and stare at the mirror, stare at the candle and stare at the mirror. When you're staring at that mirror for a certain period of time and staring at that candle for a certain period of time, in fact, here's what we're going to do. Those of you listening to me right now, go ahead and stare at a light. Like for right now, I'm staring at the ring light right in front of me. Okay. Stare at the light for a few minutes, and when you stare off to the thing, wherever you stare, you're gonna see that light move. Pretty much what's happening is when you stare at an image, be it a light or be it, if I stare at this bottle of soda for a certain period of time, you burn that image temporarily into your retinas. Okay, so you have what is called a retinal image trace, okay? A retinal image trace. So this retinal image trace, which is the image, no matter where you look, it's in your retina, okay? When you do this and you're looking at them, looking at yourself in the mirror, and you look at the light and you look at yourself in the mirror, you're burning two different images, and you're creating a retinal image trace layer. Like in Photoshop, you have layers of images that you can do. So you have all these layers of yourself that you're seeing in the mirror with the lights in between it, creating a silhouette. Okay, so that when you look again at yourself, you're going to see the multiple layers of the negative image trace of yourself over top of yourself. It's going to make you appear to have black eyes because you're seeing so many different versions of yourself multiple times in layers in front of yourself, so that your eyes will look black. Okay, your skin is usually a bright color. So you know your bright color shines through the dark skin, but your eyes are dark, so it's just going to continue looking dark, and your eyes are going to look black. No matter what you do, you're always going to see black eyes because you're having that negative image trace. So that's all the black eyes is. It is not, you're not really possessed by a demon. You haven't summoned a demon. You're seeing multiple negative images from the retinal image trace over top of each other. Now, the person who's standing behind you, yo man, Jeff, what's up? We need a retro the science guy streams, right? So now, retinal image trace is also what the effect of the person behind you is. If you're looking dead at yourself, those traces are overlapping yourself, so your eyes are going to be black. If your eyes move with your peripheral vision a little bit to see what's off to the side of you, that image moves with your iris Okay, so you're seeing that image trace beside you, and it's going to appear behind you and look like there's a figure behind you, when it's actually the multiple reflections of the retinal image trace. Just wherever you move your eyes, it's going to be staring right there behind you, and oh my god, there's somebody behind you. It's your own reflection burnt into your damn eyes. So, that said, that's a paranormal debunk right there. The 3 a.m. ghost challenge and the blonde pumpkin, this is the great pumpkin, Charlie Brown, it's bullshit. It's literally bullshit. We're gonna go back to the video and we're gonna watch the ritual again.
Reflection's going to replace me, or, you know, come out and just like pretend to be me and like take over my channel, and you guys would never even know. That freaks me out, and I'm like stuck in the mirror forever. You know what I mean? That's like, I don't know. Am I Brittany's reflection? Veronica? Maybe that's why I have a brown wig on sometimes. If your reflection's eyes have turned black.
Yes, John, she is the female Zach Fakins.
The ritual has succeeded, but beware, your reflection is no longer your own. So once you have finished observing your reflection and just kind of being like, okay, are my eyes black? Is there a figure behind me? Like, did my face change? Like, what's going on? That is when you gotta break your gaze really fast, splash some salt, not splash, throw some salt on the mirror, and you gotta cover your mirror with a dark cloth. Anywho, let's make our way over to the mirror, shall we?
Look at her trying to cheese for the fucking camera, trying to get attention. Like I said, she's all about the views. She doesn't know no actual paranormal stuff. She's all about getting attention.
Okay, I'm kidding. Sorry, girl. This is like my little setup for this, so I hope this is okay. So let's do this. Oh, why do I keep misplacing my phone? What in the heck? Hold on.
We can tell that one thing, she is definitely the epitome of a dumb blonde.
Cause when he's looking, she falls apart.
Right, Leather Rebel?
Okay, let me just set my...
Yes, John, she is a TikTok, a YouTube TikTok personality. She's a social media content creator.
Alright, let's do this. Hope you guys can see. Ooh, this is creepy.
Coming soon, starring Brittany Crabb, Debbie Does Demons, the new demon porn.
I'm telling you, this is not me.
I'm telling you, this is not me. Yeah, because you're so fake, you're not seeing the real you anyway, so it's not you, dumbass.
Why is this so freaky?
Why is it so freaky? There's nothing freaky going on. You're not doing nothing. You're just staring at yourself, creating a fucking trace image. You're not doing no rituals, no super sayings, no special spells. Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
Okay, I'm looking into my eyes, right? It's okay. Obviously, like, I see a soul, but it's like not my soul. This stuff freaks me out. But I'm living. I love it.
I love it.
Oh, I'm getting like anxiety now.
I wish her wig would catch fire. It's not. She wears a brown wig. That one's real.
I see a soul
I'll show you
in my eyes, of course, but it's not mine. Like, it doesn't look like me. I'm telling you. I don't know.
It's because you're in the fucking dark with a damn light candle.
I really don't know how. I've always been so fascinated by like twins and triplets and stuff.
And she calls this paranormal research and ghost hunting.
Everything, but it's like, I don't know if I've always wanted an identical twin sister. Like, it's always been my dream. Brittany and Whitney. Always. I've been so fascinated by twins. Like, I'm obsessed with twins. Like Mary-Kate and Ashley, Nikki and Gabby. I love twins. The whole twin theory and Pretty Little Liars, Allison and Courtney, Spencer Hastings, Alex Drake. Like, I'm living. Or when you thought Jason and Charles were twins at first, like, I was like, oh my god. But
I'm done watching this. We're gonna fast forward a little bit.
Referencing Pretty Little Liars, but of course my eyes are brown, but like they look black. Ah!
Because you're in the fucking dark. Of course they look black. So pretty much she continues to sit here.
That was my alarm. Clearly. Time to observe. Well, okay. I noticed, though, that my eyes look black. I noticed that way before. You know, I've done these experiments, so literally just copying everything I'm doing. She says she's just mimicking me.
She's talking like it's an actual demon. No, yeah.
She's trying so hard to be me, and then she's in, like, Chillingham Castle or something. So let me know if you were going to try this on October 13th.
So there's that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and close that out and come right back here. All right, one of her is too much. Yeah, pretty much if she were to ever clone herself or have a twin, it'll be the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. How many views did this fake get? Let's find out real quick, because I'm gonna show y'all other videos of hers real quick. This one here has 4,713 views. Go ahead and let y'all see. If y'all can see it right here, I don't know if you can or not, but it's 4,713 views. It was done in 2020 September. But as you'll see, I'm gonna go to her stuff so you can see that her hair is not a wig.
I need your help.
See, there's her wig.
And I'm gonna delete this video in 24 hours.
But here you go. This is just to show you that it's not a wig.
Okay, you guys. I keep hearing like a crying baby. I don't know if it's just a guest, but we're gonna go see.
Thank you for the bits, Tabitha. Thank you for the bits. I'm trying to find it where you can actually see the top of her head, because she actually has brown. There we go.
Oh God. That was somebody else. Oh my God, you guys. So I just bumped into these two guys, and they're also kind of like looking around for ghosts and stuff too. Oh God. So yeah, I don't know. I think I probably recorded that. I just had my camera down, but yeah.
Okay, so now that we know, and here's Scythe Bergeon, hashtag Stream Demons, everybody throw your horns up. I don't want to see more of her than I need to. Hey, it's good. I cut it off. I just wanted to show that the blonde is her actual hair. She just overly dyes it so much that she's baked it. Okay. Can't load much at work, but I think host went through. Awesome. If it did, I may have missed it because I was too busy talking and watching the videos of the female Zach Bagans. But anyway, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. You see that, especially in those videos that I clipped to right there, pretty much her investigations are the typical ones that we typically debunk. She does a lot of the, she goes through and sees something and she claims she sees something, but she doesn't go back to check it, or she doesn't go around the corner and open up closet doors. Supply Jeff is, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's do some shout outs to Supply Jeff, everybody. The Kraken. A Kraken bomb, exactly. The Kraken has attacked. Ladies and gentlemen, release the Kraken. There is Supply Jeff, everybody. Right there. And yes, Scythe is the host master. Hellfire with some bits. Oh, and we got a hype train, ladies and gentlemen. Hellfire dropped a hype train on everybody right there. Gotta head to work. Take it easy, John Commandus. Take it easy. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrinking skull will shock your soul, seal your doom to mine. Hype train, exactly. Hype train. Oh my God, my cat. So how the hype train is going, now I lost my whole train of thought. What was I saying? What was I going to say? Oh yeah. Anyway, she does the typical paranormal stuff of she'll film something, and if she goes past the door, she doesn't open it and look inside. She doesn't go around the corners and see what's in there. She'll pass a room and, oh, I see something, but she won't go to it. Side Bergeron is dropping a gifting a tier to I don't even know who that is, Mutineering Crimson, but hey, Mutant Ninja, whoever he is, I'm glad to have him on Team Retro. So thank you, Scythe. Thank you. Let me drop a shout out to Scythe for the hosting and all that too. Your roommate, got you. Oh, and here he is right here too. Thank you for being here. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrinking skull will shock your soul, seal your doom to mine. Rods, what's up? Tabitha dropping in those bits. So why we got this... Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrinking skull will shock your soul, seal your doom to mine. Got to do a shout out to Hellfire now. Your streams won't work for anyone right now, but I wanted to pop in. Hit me up after my stream, Rods, and we'll see what we can do about getting your stuff working. And there is Hellfire right there, guys, playing some Borderlands 3. All right, I got to go back to work. Take it easy, Side. Take it easy. Thank you for the gifts and the host. I appreciate it. Now, in a second here, we're going to get ready. Okay, now that we're done, it is now time for debunking, ladies and gentlemen. It is debunking time. Retro, check your Discord. I will definitely check my Discord out in just a moment here. Let me go ahead and, because I don't have it pulled up right now, but got you. Hang on 1 second here, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on 1 second. Let me see what Demon has real quick. My first time remixing anything. We're going to pull this up and we're going to play it. Okay, you got to give me access for it. I just requested access, Onyx, so make sure you send me permission to be able to view it. So while I wait for the capabilities to view it, we're going to switch over to the debunking side of things. And here we go. Nuke's top 5. Nuke's 5 videos of fake ghost hunting. Oh, wait, hang on, guys. Hang on. Let's skip the ads and see if that's fixed real quick. Hang on. Because I want to see what he has. Let's close that out. Open that up. Bam. Bam. Here we go. Ritual. This ritual, she's always talking about the ritual. How many times does she have to say ritual to let us know that this is a ritual when it's not really a ritual? It's some stupid little challenge for social media stuff. It is not a ritual. I mean, what the fuck is with ritual? What ritual? I love it. I'm gonna if you give me the permission, Onyx Demon, I want to post that to the Stream Demons Discord, and I also want to upload it to YouTube and to Twitch as both. I'll get you permission. Okay, cool. No, I'm talking about if you give me permission, as in you personally say, yeah, you have the rights to use it. I want to make sure that I can use that, and I'll give you credit for it on all of the places that I post it. But yeah, I want to post that on YouTube. I want to post it on Twitch. I want to post it on the Stream Demons Discord. So yeah, I love it. Yeah, Tabitha is definitely great. So let's get to with this nuke top fives.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Meanwhile, on TikTok.
Again,
TikTok user Sabrina C. Coven claims that her apartment has a history of strange occurrences. Doors open and close on their own, and drawers slide open when no one is around.
Real quick, for all the new people that are here, all the regulars know that if you see any TikTok videos that are ghost videos, the word TikTok for ghost videos is automatic debunking right away. So if you're not a regular, if you ever see a ghost video on TikTok, it is not legit. It is all for getting attention and getting views and things like that. The word TikTok is automatic debunking of any ghost videos from TikTok.
Then one night, Sabrina captures something absolutely shocking on her CCTV camera. At 5:41 in the morning, Sabrina's cat is quietly walking through the living room when this happens.
Oh, nope, we've already seen this one. This one's replay. So, hang on one second, ladies and gentlemen. This one is a repeat. Nest subscribed. So we're going to go to some older Nuke's top fives. Here we go.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Curse of Hell's Bar Dam. The Hell's Bar Dam, located on the Tennessee River in Helltown, Tennessee, was built in 1913 on former Native American land that is supposedly cursed. The dam is often called the most haunted dam in the world, and it has a very dark history. During the construction of the Hell's Bar Dam, hundreds of workers lost their lives in workplace accidents. Then, soon after the dam's completion, it began to spring leaks on a weekly basis. Under the dam, there was a narrow tunnel used by local children to get across the river to school. One fateful day, a sudden massive leak caused the tunnel to flood, trapping many of the school children inside. Records of the event are sketchy, but it is believed that at least 2 of the children lost their lives in the flood. Eventually, it was found that the ground the dam was built on was unstable, so a new dam was built further downstream and the old Hell's Bar Dam was abandoned. In a 2-part investigation, YouTube ghost hunter Franco TV explores the cursed grounds of the haunted dam. As he walks through the abandoned underground tunnel, things start to get a little strange.
What the hell was that? I'm not afraid to say this, but I am honestly afraid right now. I heard a big weird noise. I haven't heard it yet, but I'm already hearing. Get out. All right. What? No.
Later, as a heavy storm rolls in, Frank continues his exploration in a different part of the Hell's Bar Dam. Frank sets up a spirit box in a decaying room, but he catches something on camera that he never expected.
Is it okay that I could record in this room? Yeah, sure. I don't know if that's what it said. You guys correct me. Oh my god.
Okay, real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Real
Oh my
quick.
god.
Okay, let's go back to chatting real quick so we can give you a little heads up here. He's using what he's using is an old version of a Frank's box. It's not an actual Frank's box. It is a modified Frank's box. Pretty much, for those who don't know, a Frank's box is a modified device that it's either a radio that's been modified, or it's a device that uses radio frequencies to create white noise. And you're supposed to be able to hear voices through it. I am not big on the Frank's box because of the fact that in certain areas that you're at, radio stations, I mean, this is really well done, but you can hear that it's an electric voice. Yes, exactly. Easily fake with Frank's box. Exactly. He's picking up either a computer-generated voice, or they sometimes pick up radio broadcasts, because it's supposed to be the same voice spawned across so many channels. Okay, not one word. It has to be at least 3 words across multiple channels. So if you hear hello, my name is, or my name is, over multiple channels, same voice, then yeah, you've got something. Okay. But like Demon said, the voice is computer generated. It is not a real person's voice. It is a computer generated voice, which means he's modded it to have certain stuff. This guy needs a Hogo box. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I was just about to mention that. Real quick. Oh, this is not the one that I'm going to use. I have one on its way here. I'm waiting for it to come here. It's coming from overseas, because I guess UK is the only people that have the stuff that I was looking for. But the one I'm getting is about the size of my phone. It's a Sony handheld portable 1980s TV that I got coming to me. It was only $12. But anyway, portable TV, guys. Portable TV. Installing my songs Vegas. Nice. Now, as you see here, I have a portable TV. This is an old school 90s analog TV. Yeah, I'm getting a Sony one. This is a generic one. But anyway, this one here picks up analog only, and there are no analog broadcasts being broadcasted anymore. That's got to be worth some money. This one and that Sony one are. With Hogo TV, it was his idea. He was like, "Wait a minute, there's no more analog TV. It's all digital." Yes, there's no more analog VHF or UHF signals going across. So if you were to use a TV to produce white noise, you pretty much have. If you get any voices through a TV, you know it's paranormal, because it does not have any frequencies to pick up and contaminate the evidence. Okay, radio stations on a radio can contaminate the evidence, but a TV with no UHF or VHS signals anywhere, if you get a voice, you're getting pure white noise. It's the ultimate way right there. The ones I'm getting, except for the Russians. So, give me a second to set this down. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I have a TV coming. The TV that I have coming, I already know the ins and outs of it electronically, and I can actually mod it because it has a push button finder. And since it has a push button finder instead of a dial, I can cross the two leads together, and it'll cause it to cycle through on a loop, cycling through all the stations. But I don't need to do that. I can just leave it on one station, because of the fact it automatically will generate static. Ivan is gulag haunted. No, Yeager, you're drunk. So with that said, what he's using in here, guys, is it's got a computerized voice. If it's a computerized voice, it is not a paranormal voice whatsoever. It is not paranormal at all. It's the computer has a certain, most anything like an obelisk or anything that has text to speech it's like a speak and spell. I don't know if many of you remember what a speak and spell is, but it was an old kid's toy that when you press buttons and typed a word, it would speak that word in a computer generated text to speech voice. If you get one of those devices that do that, they have a built-in library database for it to speak. Most of those are created to randomly say one or more of those words randomly, you know, at certain given times. So they're fake, they're BS, they're not legitimate. The same as an SLS box. It's one of the many paranormal toys that tools that in my opinion are not legit. Any evidence from using those is not legitimate evidence. Now let's get back to the video.
It almost looks like the shape of a face is peeking in the window. Franco TV later finds out that he caught another unexpected surprise on camera. While he's exploring, Frank leaves the night vision camera recording the large entryway of the dam. Did you see it? On the upper floor, a mysterious dark figure walks from left to right along the walkway, and then just seems to disappear into thin air.
Okay, real quick, let's go back just a little bit to where it's a little bit higher res, guys. I want y'all to see something. Watch the shadow.
Did you see it? On the upper floor, a mysterious...
Now, real quick, they're like, first of all, for the face wasn't enough of a, it wasn't enough of any actual concrete, whatever it was. You can't, it's not enough to say it was a face. It may look like a face. It could have been a tree branch. It could have been fabric. There was not enough details and not enough of it to make a discernible decision of what it was. Only because of you seen a little bit of a portion, your pareidolia will make you think with pattern recognition, guys. Pareidolia, you think it's a face, the same as looking at the moon and seeing a face in the moon. BRB, got to check something out on my channel and on Twitter. All right, Paladin, all right. Now, what you're seeing here, guys, and you can see my cursor, you see the shadow move across here, and it comes here and says it disappears. What you can't tell right here, same as right here, there's a wall here and someone walking. There is a door here, and you can also go here. So there's an L-shaped area to where somebody could have walked through a door onto this other side and gone through a room, going to another section. I made you an editor on the video so you can be able to download it. Awesome. Thank you, Demon. So what this is right here, we can't see enough of it to see if it's transparent, if it's corporeal, or if it's metaphysical. So in ghost hunting, you have the saying of, if there's a doubt, throw it out. Onyx Demon pointed out a fact, guys. The area that they are, there's probably a lot of homeless people seeking free shelter, and there's no free shelter than an abandoned building like this. So who's to say it wasn't a security guard, a friend, or a homeless person not knowing that he was filming for haunted stuff, or maybe someone else doing their own haunted investigation and just happened to be caught doing their own personal investigation. Just want to throw that out there. If there's a doubt and it's debunkable, throw it out. Until you have concrete evidence that it is something, if there's a doubt, throw it out.
This dark figure walks from left to right along the walkway, and then just seems to disappear into thin air. To see more of Franco TV's paranormal investigation of the Hell's Bar Dam, check out his 2-part video series over on his YouTube channel. Whispers on the Wind. YouTuber Cintiq77 is a backpacker and outdoorsman who posts accounts of his adventures while hiking deep in the secluded woods and mountains. In his videos, he gives camping and hiking advice, and also tests out gear as he camps out overnight in the middle of nowhere. None of his videos are about anything related to the paranormal. However, in one video uploaded on June 2nd, 2019, YouTube viewers noticed something truly bizarre. After a long hike alone on the Kahana Trail in Pennsylvania, Cintiq77 sets up camp right next to the ruins of what was once an old farmhouse. As he starts eating his dinner for the night, this happens.
Man, that's good. A little bit of a gravy in there. I'm happy. It's calm, peaceful. A little breeze through the treetops, but nothing too bad yet.
YouTube commenters believe that a voice can be heard saying, "Be quiet, stay silent." I'll boost the audio. Listen again.
I'm happy. It's calm, peaceful, little breeze through the treetops, but nothing too bad yet.
Cintiq 77 spends the night in a hammock right beside the creepy farmhouse ruins. The next morning he packs his things and starts to head back. And it seems that something is very eager to see him go.
That's the trees we had to set up on. This is the other foundation here. Cool little spot for sure. But time to move on. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but
Right as Cintiq 77 walks by the ruins of the old farmhouse, a bizarre voice can be heard whispering, "Get out."
But time to move on. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but
So, is this the ghost of the former farmhouse
Okay, let
owner
me
demanding
pause
that he
that real
leave?
quick, guys.
Or is it all?
So, real quick, let's go ahead and switch back over real quick. That voice, I don't know what to make of it straight out. The way it sounds, it doesn't sound paranormal. It sounds to me like an after effect kind of thing. Like he went back, he recorded something, and then added it in. Why does the ghost speak English? So with the ghost speaking English and with that guy speaking English, it's hard to say. A lot of people want to say that the ghosts speak in whatever they're spoken to. Some people think that if it was a American spirit, it's going to speak English. If it was a Hispanic spirit, it's going to speak Spanish. So basically, I guess depending on whatever the spirit was, it will speak in that tone. If it was a ghost, it wouldn't speak in an evil tone like this, you know. So it's really hard to say. The judging by the audio quality depends on their main language at the time of death. If it was a human, exactly, Demon, exactly. With this, the voice sounded too processed to have been recorded digitally. There is certain things that when you're recording EVP, it's kind of faint. And he probably did a good job acting, but you can tell it was recorded after the fact via Premiere or whatever editing software that he was using, because the audio quality does not sound like it's coming through the same microphone. If it was close to the microphone, no matter how. Example, I'm talking like this, I have a certain sound quality in my microphone. If I move the microphone away, I still have that same sound quality, I just sound further away from the microphone, okay? So no matter what I do, that sound quality stays the same. The volume of my voice slightly changes. So with that audio, it sounded like it was two different microphones, okay? And if you get into video like I do, I actually have a degree in digital cinematography. One of the things you'll learn is audio quality and things like that. Certain microphones record in certain hertz, certain microphones record in others hertz. Some record with phantom power, some record with actual power. So you got to know all those different things. And once you know this, you'll understand that the mic, the way it sounded in the mic, did not sound like it was recorded from the same microphone as the camera. So it had to have been a post-production added in later audio that he probably recorded from a different microphone, added in, adjusted the volume so it was lower, and went that way. Let's get back to the video. Or it was the demonic.
All just an elaborate hoax. To this day, Cintiq 77 has not responded to any comments regarding the EVPs. He still actively posts hiking and camping videos to his YouTube channel, but nothing supernatural. The road to ruin. These next two scary videos were captured on a secluded forest road near Mexico City named the Desierto de los Leones,
let me pause
or
this
in
real quick.
English, the Lions.
So there we go. There's some Hispanic right there for you, Ricky. Real quick, since Ricky's new, let me go ahead and give some background because I know I got a lot of new people who know nothing about my paranormal experience. For those who don't know, and I'll go ahead and divulge my age. I'm 46 years old. I have 3 college degrees, guys. My first college degree was at East Carolina University. I had been into the paranormal and all that since I was a little kid. But I took paranormal research at ECU. I also took demonology. I took religious theory and occultism. Okay, I took classes on all those different things. From taking those classes, I've been doing ghost hunting and paranormal investigation since the 90s. So I have years and years and years of practice, from analog tools and actual training to all the new technology that we have today. So I've been doing it for quite a long time. Then you add in my expertise as a photographer and a cinematographer, and my computer training knowledge, because that's what I went to school for, was CS 101, computer science. So I have technical knowledge as well as my religious knowledge. So with that, I do have quite a lot of knowledge into debunking things. And then I have a lot of friends that are like, I have a bunch of pagan friends, a lot of Wiccan friends. I have a lot of friends of different religions and different aspects of life that allow me to learn even more about things from them. And if certain ones of them are experts in their field, that I sometimes take with me when I do my paranormal investigation, which as soon as I can find a place to hunt during this whole COVID time, I will be doing my live ghost hunting streams here on my Twitch channel. But that said, let's get back to this video and find out what the hell is going on with the Lions Desert Road.
It's Desert Road. The local townspeople tell ghost stories of strange dark figures running across the road late at night, causing motorists to swerve off the road and crash. These unexplained incidents are said to be especially common around the 31-kilometer mark on the road. The uninhabited buildings along the roadside are also said to be haunted by these roaming spirits or entities. On the Mexican YouTube channel Terra al Extremo, a team of urban explorers travel to the allegedly haunted road to see if the stories are true.
Bueno, pues vamos grabando un poco del recorrido, porque les repito, la gente dice que se aparecen fantasmas y se les avientan a los vehículos. ¡Aco, güey! ¡Cabrón! ¡Ay, güey! Güey, no mames, ¿qué fue eso?
Something seems to hit their truck, but when they check, there's nothing there. So they continue driving down the creepy road.
Pues hasta ahorita, la verdad es que hace un chingo de frío, discúlpenme por la grosería. Hace bastante frío, amigos, que la verdad sí da un poquito de... Güey.
Oye, están tocando allá arriba. Están tocando arriba. No, espérame. No se ve nada. Uy, güey. Tranquilos. Perdón, ya me iba a caer. ¿Qué fue eso?
Again, something hits the truck, but they can't find the source. They decide to take a short break on the side of the road. Without even knowing it at the time, they capture something on camera that is downright chilling.
No inventes. Se siente bastante el frío por aquí.
Did you see it? As they're sitting in their truck, a strange figure seems to run towards the empty park building at the top of the hill. Now, there are no other cars around, so that leaves the question, just who or what was this mysterious figure, and why were they running around in the woods in the middle of the night?
Okay, let's pause that right there. Does anybody have any explanation or idea of what that could be? That's an animal. So we'll go back and play it backwards a little bit and watch it again. So Onyx Demon says it's an animal.
No inventes. Se siente bastante el frío por aquí.
Did you see it? As they're sitting in their truck, a strange figure seems to run towards the empty park building at the top of the hill. Now, there are no other cars.
Let's go back just a little bit, because it doesn't look like an animal to me.
Se siente bastante el frío por aquí.
Did you see it? As they're sitting in their truck, a strange figure seems...
See, it looks like a person. It looks like a person because there's the head. You can see the arm right there. Okay. I thank you, Retro. Yep, anytime, Ricky. But as you can see, it has a shoulder, it has an arm. So if it's anything, the person, I don't know. It doesn't look like a ghost. So I wouldn't call it a ghost. It's a Chiapa. I'm not even sure how to say that. By the way, Retro, not going live tonight, having internet issues. Okay, Hellfire, no problem. When I get done with the stream, I'm gonna get up with you. It's Bigfoot. The figures are never ethereal, so fake. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to point out, Tabitha. I'm not sure exactly how to explain what it is, but since it's not transparent, it's not ethereal, so it's not a ghost. More than likely, if it was something tangible or corporeal, it would either be a Sasquatch or Bigfoot, like Hellfire says, a werewolf, or a person. Now, judging by the faint look of it, if it was a Bigfoot or a werewolf, it would have hairs. And if it had hairs, it looks like Bigfoot, LOL. It does. It has, like, what I'm thinking is somebody is dressed up in a costume and is running by, or they're in one of those Green Man suits, so it's hard to distinguish what they are. It's a howler monkey. It's hard to say. I'm not sure what it is. Whatever it is, it's a physical animal. It is not paranormal. I can tell you that much. It is not a ghost. It is not a demon. It's some kind of humanoid figure of some kind. So it's either it could be a legit paranormal thing, or I can't say paranormal. Well, yeah, it's paranormal. It could be a legit paranormal, not ghost, but it could be either the monkey. I'll definitely look that up as soon as I get done here. Let me open that up. Hang on one second. But are they indigenous to the area? That's the problem. See, they're Amazon and Brazil. They're not indigenous to the areas that he's in. Now play the video. See, and the problem is that they look a little bit bigger than those things, and it's not indigenous to the area. It could also be an alien. So he could have a legit he could have something legit here, but I know it's not a ghost. I can tell you that much. So let's go back a little bit, and we're gonna watch the video again. Whatever he has is corporeal. See, there it went once.
No inventes. Se siente bastante el frío por aquí.
Did you see it? As they're sitting in their truck, a strange figure seems to run towards the empty park building at the top of the hill. Now, there are no other cars around, so that leaves the question, just who or what was this mysterious figure, and why were they running around in the woods in the middle of the night? The urban explorers continue down the road and find one of the allegedly haunted buildings. Again, they don't seem to be alone.
Avienta toda tu luz al 100. Porque como está bien oscuro.
Sí, ya se ve mejor. Uy, no puede ser, Luis.
¿Qué?
Luis, alguien se acaba de asomar ahí de esa ventana.
No manches, ¿neta?
Sí, güey.
Okay, that right there, guys. That one's easily debunked.
Aquí lo vi. Aquí. Te lo juro, aquí. Alguien nos estaba viendo hacia allá, güey. Le puedo ver la mitad del torso.
No inventes, neta.
See, they didn't turn right to show you the other corner that's behind them when they came in.
But it gets even weirder. As they search the area around the building, things take a chilling turn.
Okay, so before we go on, let's go ahead and pause that real quick. So, shadows of the from the light. It's either shadows from the light, or it's they had somebody staged inside. So when they backed up and you saw a little bit of them, Alfred Hitchcock style, more than likely, when they came in, they didn't look immediately to their right, where the spirit, the being, the object, the person, whatever, went to. You see, since it backed up to the right, you should look to that right corner, and see what was in that corner. They never show that right corner. The person goes to that direction, but never faces that back corner. So whatever was hiding in that back corner could have easily slipped out behind him while he's facing the left corner. So just want to point that out, that so far it seems like it was something that was staged.
¿Cómo ves si...?
Cuidado, cuidado, ¿estás bien? ¿Qué fue eso?
See, somebody over there could have thrown it. So there's a person there, and they could have thrown it at them.
Oh, no mames.
Sí, espérame, no te muevas. Ahí tienes la marca de lo que te pegó, güey.
They just decide to leave. But as they do, they have one last bizarre encounter. A dark figure runs across the road right in front of their truck. What makes their experiences even more bizarre is that another YouTube channel has witnessed and captured similar activity at the exact same building. YouTube paranormal researcher Alberto Del Arco was investigating the Lions Desert Road marker. He didn't find much in his investigation.
Okay, real quick, since this guy here is a completely different person having the same experiences in the same location, it may be fake and real at the same time. So it's probably somebody in that building that they're finding. Somebody, it's probably a homeless person needing a place to live and lives there and is protecting their living space. So they may be innocently there thinking that it's a ghost when it's actually somebody, being all stealthy, hiding like, hey, look, you're fucking in my home, get the fuck away, throwing logs at them and running across and stuff like that. So that could be legit and they're seeing stuff. It may not be paranormal. It just may be a person homeless living in that building. So that just wanted to point that out.
His cameraman accidentally catches something very creepy. Watch closely.
Deberíamos de buscar el camino al coche nuevamente. ¿Seguro? A ver, por aquí. Ajá. ¿Qué fue eso? Sí, ¿qué fue? Este lugar está muy gacho. ¿Viste ese tronco?
There's the same building. They saw the shadow.
¿Como de una niña?
Now, Alberto and his cameraman didn't notice it at the time, but a dark shape can be seen moving in the left window of the same empty stone house where the other team saw the same figure. So did YouTube channels Terra El Extremo and Alberto Del Arco capture?
So that right there, like I said, pretty much I do not think that it's paranormal. More than likely a homeless person lives there and they've claimed it as their own home and it's protecting it and trying to hide so that no one knows that they live there. And they're catching it on camera and stuff like that. So more than likely it's not paranormal. It's more than likely just a person in the shadows protecting what is now what they've claimed as their own home. Let's move on.
Evidence of the Lions Desert Road being haunted by sinister spirits? You decide. Check out their channels to see more shocking footage that they captured during their investigations. Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user Josiah Worley isn't shy when it comes to his drinking habits. He often gets extremely intoxicated and uploads multiple videos to TikTok. Now, the subject of his videos has caught a lot of viewers' attention. Josiah believes that his house might be haunted and records the almost daily paranormal activity.
Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Do you see that? Oh, okay. Can you not do that, please? Yeah, I'm leaving.
Here are my hands. Did you see that? Did you f***ing see that? Here are my feet, not moving. Here are my hands and my feet. Mom? No. No. No way. As you can see, I put it back on his thing. I'm about to go lay it back down, and I'm gonna hope to God that nothing does any weird, because I feel like there's weird right there. But at the same time, it could be friendly. Oh God, now look at me, I'm starting to sound like a weirdo. You got weirdos and like that? I'm gonna take another shot, hold on. Okay, move that. Do you see that? What?
Yeah, that was a big shot for sure. And so far, everything has been. It seems. Yeah, see, everything seems like strings.
I'm also scared to show you guys my face because I look pretty ugly. But here you go. Yo.
Let me go back. Let me go back. Hang on. There's the first time it falls.
No. No. No way. As you can see, I put it back on his thing. I'm about to go lay it back down, and I'm gonna hope to God that nothing does any weird, because I feel like there's weird right there. But at the same time, it could be friendly. Oh God, now look at me, I'm starting to sound like a weirdo. You got weirdos and like that? I'm gonna take another shot, hold on.
Okay, let me slow it down. I got it right at that spot. Let me slow it down. We're gonna slow it down to 5. And now, here we go.
Okay, move that. Do you see that?
Tips down from the top down.
What?
So as you see the spirit orbs. So far, I see the dust particles. Okay, so for the spirit orbs, it was not spirit orbs. It's dust particles because it didn't start flowing up until he got onto that bed to take the shot. So it buffed up a little bit. Watch, you'll see this as soon as he gets on the bed, you'll see that that is dust particles.
No. No way. As you can see, I put it back on his thing. I'm about to go lay it back down, and I'm gonna hope.
Look how trashy his room is.
That nothing does any weird.
Watch. Have you watched these videos before? Ricky Sanchez. No, I usually watch these videos right then and there. I watch them as we like I'll pull them up this day, and I will not watch them until I watch them live with you guys. These are my first times watching them with you guys. I don't watch them before. Ness said, watch above the torn bottle for a light.
Because I feel like there's weird right there. But at the same time, it could be friendly. Oh God, now look at me, I'm starting to sound like a weirdo. You got weirdos and like that? I'm gonna take another shot, hold on.
A light above the throne bottle.
Okay, move that. Do you see that?
Knocks down. See the white label. Now I've seen something that looked like a light, but it was not an actual light so far. And I know I've just realized what that is. I'm waiting to see if I can see it again and catch it. Okay, so real quick, I tried to catch it with it shooting here. So as you see, it slides and then comes down. Looks like a crack house, right? It pretty much does. Okay, so from what I seen, I didn't see an actual light. I seen a glare of a light, which is the light coming from his phone probably, or whatever light source he's got in that room. The glare I seen exactly proves what I tried to catch here and how it slides off. Instead of it being thrown off, it slides off. Okay, if it was something knocking it over, it wouldn't have slid and then went off. It would have just went straight off, but it slides off and down. Okay, it's sliding off and coming down versus just shooting off like that. Basically is indicative, especially just before it tips over. There's a glare just before it tips over. There's a glare of a light right about in this area right here. That basically it is a fishing string that's reflecting a little bit of light as which tips it down and then slides it across. Gotta go, phone is dying. Take it easy, Tabitha. Thank you for dropping by. But the glare that you saw was a fishing string tipping it over and then it sliding across from it pulling down. Fluffy Live, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, so far it's totally fake with a fishing string pulling that bottle. Let me speed it back up again.
I don't know what to do. I'm also scared to show you guys my face because I look pretty ugly, but here you go. Yo, YOLO. What's good, bro? Bro.
See, look at that.
Are you good, bro? You good, bro? Do you see any strings? Did you guys see it move?
And just 2 days later, it happens again.
So for like a whole day, nothing has been going down, and then this happens. Okay, there's nothing. I even brought over somebody. I don't know why she's fast asleep. I've been drinking a little bit. Maybe it's only when I get drunk. But regardless, dude, that's really up. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. You should not. You should not be doing that. Please stop doing that. Okay? Okay. Stay there. Be chill. Stop for a minute. I'm gonna leave. Sorry, but I'm gonna leave. I'm really sorry for that. That light shut off. There's a switch right there. It got switched off. Turning off this light. It. So I ended up taking a trip to Walmart because
okay,
really can't really handle what's happening.
Oh hey, he looks like Hellfire.
Josiah decides to take a trip to a department store to get a break from the constant strange activity. But when he returns, it only seems to get worse.
I've been cleaning up since I woke up, okay? And I've been hearing a lot of weird shit, but for some reason...
Exactly, Ricky, exactly.
Whenever I pull my camera out, it stops, but that didn't stop, did it? What the was it? What was it? I was laying in bed, watching some god. This turned off. Then I went to go grab a drink, and for some are you joking? Can you please stop? Do you see? This is starting to get more sketched out. Actually, to be honest with you, like I'm starting to get more scared. Like, as we go along.
The bizarre occurrences are even witnessed by his friends.
I really wish I recorded it. That thing fell over twice. 2 times, not once. Twice. And this motherfucker, I just picked it up. This motherfucker over here is acting like nothing ever happened. If you don't imagine it didn't happen. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen, huh? Look the other way. Well, we're about to leave.
But then the paranormal activity in his home just becomes a little too extreme for Josiah.
I don't know if I'm even recording. I don't know if I'm okay.
Place is covered in booze and dope. Ridiculous. Not right? Maybe it is paranormal and they're telling them to stop doing the drugs and alcohol.
At least I didn't think I was. But I'm starting to progressively become more scared.
Okay, let me pause it real quick and let me switch over to the camera real quick. So I don't know what to think. Okay, so far a lot of it looked like strings, and I caught the hint of strings. But the other thing is that one bottle that he had of alcohol that slid as he's holding his hand, you can tell there was no strings on it. So I don't know. Man, this one is good. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I don't know what to think about this one. This one has definitely got me perplexed. Once I saw that bottle of alcohol slide, that one did not look like it didn't. I could not see no strings on the bottle. He had it in his hand. Unless he somehow took it off as he's going to grab it, they snatched it off or something. I don't know, but that definitely left. It went me from thinking it was completely fake to 50-50 now. I'm 50-50 on this one. I'm completely 50-50. And if anything, are we sure those were dust particles? Yeah, they were definitely dust particles. Orbs would not be that itty bitty tiny. Orbs are going to be fairly about this size or bigger, and they'll produce a lot of light that will actually they'll produce light rather than reflected light from his phone, which was what that was doing. That was reflected light and not producing light. How sad for a spirit to haunt that shithole. But see, that's the thing. Maybe they're mad because he fucked the house up and turned it into a crack house. And see, I was gonna say the same thing since because usually when you're doing renovations of a house, you stir up. If it's a haunted house, you stir up the activity, as well as the fact that with him doing alcohol and smoking and whatever in there, it could be pissing off a ghost. So 50-50. I really honestly most of you guys, I can't debunk this one. Neither can I. Honestly, drugs and booze aside, look at that evidence. Right. See, that's what I'm saying. So most of you guys know me and Onyx Demon, we usually can debunk stuff. And it started off to where I thought I could debunk it. And then more things started happening. And I'm like, well, and for me to be 50-50, guys, that, and especially Onyx, that says something. If we can't debunk something and we're 50-50 on it, that's something. Okay. And I can't debunk this one. At first I thought I could, I thought I saw the fishing string. I thought it was faked. Could have been so scared of what was going on, he actually manifested something. And it could be he probably created enough energy. So there is that possibility. It could possibly be a lot of people do have telekinetic abilities. It could be a telekinetic thing. Maybe he has some kind of telekinetic ability that he doesn't know, and he's willfully wanting something to happen, so it does happen because it's in his brain. There is that. So I can't say it's ghosts, but it's definitely not faked. I don't know. This has me perplexed. This one video has me perplexed, guys. This is just like I'm not used to not being able to debunk something. So this one has me floored. The Glade smell spray, the 60 ouncer of booze. Yeah, exactly. He's literally showing things fall off that has no strings on it. Exactly. And that one little pill bottle that moved as he rolled it around, you can see there was no strings on it. So it's either telekinetic or it's ghost. Telekinetic or ghost, guys, okay? It's one or the other. And I honestly don't know which of the two it is, so I can't debunk this one. That one has got me. We're going to go on to the next video and move forward. Boa blitzed. His window was open. Boa, yeah, his window was open, but the pill bottle I don't know if you were here, but there's a pill bottle on the floor. The wind couldn't move that pill bottle with it on the floor because the carpet would cause friction enough that it couldn't make it move like that. So I thought about the window for a second there. So that like I said, I'm 50-50. There's things it could seem like it was ghosts and it'd be natural things like the window. So I'm 50-50 on it. Pretty sure it's ghosts because no drinker would risk losing that booze. Yeah, so I'm 50-50 on that one. See, the window's closed. The window's closed.
Oh, God. You just can't really handle that. That's not real life, is it? Oh, I need to take another shot.
And now he goes for another shot.
Now, of course, this could just be a huge TikTok hoax. But in that last video, Josiah certainly seemed pretty upset. But what do you think? To follow his continuing story, head over to Josiah Worley's TikTok page. TikTok user Kelsey Flynn says that a friend took her picture while she was trying on a bridesmaid's dress in a local shop. When she looks back at the picture, things get truly bizarre.
I went bridesmaid shopping yesterday and I had on this dress and my sister is gonna wear this one, so I took this picture and I just sent it to her this morning and she responds saying, "Oh my god, that picture is possessed." This is the full photo. Look at my face here. This is not a serious smile, but look at my face here. And now look at my reflection in the back. I'm sorry. What the fuck is that? I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. That's possessed. That is the truth or dare smile.
Okay. Real quick. Let me see. Look at that face there. We're gonna go back to the other face. Woman in the woman in white story. No, it's not a woman in white story. Hang on. We're gonna go back to the video so you can see her face right there. Now the face is. She's claiming that the face is different here and here. Okay. Now look at her face here and her eyebrows and stuff. Now understand, you jumped the gun on that. Look at her hair; it's poorly cropped. So hold on, you can tell that it's poorly cropped here. Yes. So there's photoshopping going on here. That's what I was just about to say. If you look really good when she closes up in here, there's one certain thing that points it out, and I'm going to go ahead and play it again so you can catch this. And I'm going to try to pause it.
I took this picture, and I just sent it to her this morning, and she responds saying, "Oh my god, that picture is possessed." This is the full photo. Look at my face here. This is not a serious smile, but look at my face here. And now look.
So, if you look right here, and if you look at the distortion, the bend of this here. It says also look at her fat arm in the back one. That's hold on, listen. If you look right here, all this bends. There's warping in this. The elbow is a fucking knee. Right. So pretty much it's warped here. You see how it bends? This line right here beside her elbow that points in line with her elbow is warped, and it's warped here. There's warping going on in the picture. So with that said, I'm not sure if it's because she's a little on the heavy side and she's made this look slimmer, or that they've warped this area here. But there is photoshopping of some sort going on here, because here's how you look at it. See how it sinks in and curves here, but right here it bows out. How can that sink in and not have that arm bow here? The arm bow is right there in this back version. The arm bow is here, but there is no arm bowing right there. It's sunk in instead of bowing out. So there is photoshopping or photo manipulation of some kind going on in this picture. It is not demonic. It is not possession. There's no haunts. There's no paranormal. The inner side of her arm has another head in it. Yeah, there's a head right there. There's the other person right there. So there's the other person. You see the other person's face right there as well. So, but like I was saying, you can see that right here, there's a bowing of the arm. There's a bowing of the arm, but there's not a bowing there. Just get back to playing the video.
Look at my reflection in the back. I'm sorry. What the fuck is that? I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. That's possessed. That is the truth or dare smile.
You're not possessed.
Where are my teeth? That's not even the same. That is not the same smile as that. I can't.
Now, there's a digital camera effect called rolling shutter that can make different parts of a picture appear altered if they happen within just a fraction of a second. Like, for example, spinning helicopter blades, or a quick blink of the eyes.
Luke Mandel submitted this photo to Boing Boing. His camera scans left to right, and in this instance, managed to capture a blink, eyes closed when the scan began, and then open in the reflection, scanned a fraction.
Okay, so right here, that's the other thing that I was going to mention. That's That's a I just silent farted and I'm nice, Onyx. So this is something that I've been trying to tell you guys here. Pretty much anytime you see videos where where they make one face here and one face here, they're going to explain this. It's a photographic thing for rolling shutter. But yeah, make sure he's about to explain it here. Average blink of 3 seconds. So watch this video. I'm going to push it back just a few seconds.
Right, and in this instance, managed to capture
a quick blink of the eyes.
Luke Mandel submitted this photo to Boing Boing. His camera scans left to right, and in this instance, managed to capture a blink, eyes closed when the scan began, and then open in the reflection, scanned a fraction of a second later.
But for
Now, so basically what they're saying is digital cameras, when they hang on one second, let me switch to the just chatting real quick so we can explain this. What he's talking about is when you use a digital camera, be it a DSLR or via phone camera, okay, the image scans a DSLR camera or any digital camera either scans left to right like a flatbed scanner. When you put an image down on the flatbed scanner, it has a little bar that goes across. So pretty much imagine it doing the same thing. It creates scans, lines. Okay, so if you watch a progressive a JPG image that's saved in the progressive format, it has lines and they scan left to right. I'm gonna pull you up on iPad. I gotta go lay down. Okay, take it easy. Do what you gotta do. Her face looks too round in that reflection. Right. So they're about to explain some stuff here. Now watch.
Kelsey's entire face and expression to change from this to this. It seems like it would take longer than just the blink of an eye. But what do you think?
We're talking about it take longer than a blink of an eye. So that is incorrect. Because what's happening, I can't show you here, but it's a mirror of a mirror of a mirror. So if it's scanning left to right, there is going to be a delay. Nonetheless, it'll still be 0.3 to 0.4 of a second of a delay because it is a mirror reflection of a mirror reflection of a mirror reflection. And I'm sitting there, I'm not even showing you. I got, shoot. Her face looks round in the reflection. I didn't even switch back. So let me go back again to where he's talking about it.
Kelsey's entire face and
so he's talking about there's no time to switch between from that to that. Remember, you got a mirror, a mirror, a mirror, a mirror. So there's a dual mirror going on here. So the main mirror is this one here, okay? That's behind her. But there's a mirror that's in front of her showing that reflection there. Okay, the main mirror is showing this, the back mirror is showing here. So there's going to be a 0.4, 0.5 second delay of that going left to right, unless her camera is doing right to left. Some cameras can do right to left, so there may be, her camera may be doing right to left, and it's getting a delay of that. Looks like a game bug. Yeah, pretty much, exactly. It's a distortion assignment. It's either photo manipulation because of the bowing here, or it's a rolling shutter. And the rolling shutter can cause the bowing as well. So it's one of the two. It is a delay. So that's what it is. It's either photo manipulation or rolling shutter.
Expression to change from this to this. It seems like it would take longer than just the blink of an eye.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's get a close-up of the view real quick. Let me get that again.
Closed when the scan began, and then open in the reflection, scanned a fraction of a second later.
But for Kelsey's entire face and expression to change from this to this, it seems like...
There we go. Okay, so here we go. Now we can see it side by side, guys. Okay, notice the you can see the smile is in the same place, okay? But if you look right where the mouth is, guys, so it is not rolling shutter. It definitely is photo manipulation. How I can tell you, how I can point this out, first of all, there's blurring here. There's a blur filter going on. They're blurring out the teeth. You can barely see it, but her teeth are showing in there, but they've blurred it out. And there's Photoshop smudging. If you look really good in this elbow portion, and this area is right around here, there's certain pixelation going on. There's no pixelation up here, but there's pixelation in this area here. So they've blurred this area out, okay? Causing pixelation in this area and this area here, because there's no pixelation up here. It is Photoshop, maybe not Photoshop, but it could be GIMP, it could be some other photo editor, photo manipulation, but it is a photo manipulation of some kind going on here because of the pixelation, because you can see that that she has the same cheek marks right there. She has the exact same cheek marks going on. The smile is faintly there, it's just blurred out. So the smile, the same smile is there, just blurred out.
It would take longer than just the blink of an eye. But
exactly,
what do you
Hellfire,
think?
exactly.
Is this just a digital glitch, or did Kelsey Flynn catch something paranormal in her photo? The doors strike back. Now, if you're a regular viewer of this channel, you might know Adventure.
Hey, Onyx Demon, here he is. Here, you know this guy right here. We've already dealt with this guy before.
Allah as the original door-kicking Saudi ghost hunter.
This is an earlier
in this
version
video,
of his.
things go very differently for Allah, and his foot-to-door technique seems to backfire on him. So Adventure Allah is on another live stream ghost hunt, checking out an abandoned building that is said to be haunted by a jinn or evil spirit. Whoever or whatever is in the building with Allah, it seems to have malicious intent. When Allah starts his investigation, he prays, which seems to immediately trigger some strange activity.
ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله بسم الله.
So far that thing's falling down from kicking that door open.
Something that Allah can't see seems to be moving through the building. A door shuts on its own. However, this doesn't deter Allah and he continues his hunt.
Anybody have anything to say about this so far?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Onyx Demon, want to take a stab at it?
Whatever it is seems to be toying around with Allah by shutting nearby doors. But nevertheless, he continues on.
Thank you for the follow. What the fuck is that?
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. قسما بالله العظيم ان الظل لا يتحرك الحاله.
So far, just things falling down and doors shutting.
أنا يا إخوان شكلي بنسحب. هذه أكثر من إنذار أعطوني.
A loud sound startles Adventure Allah and he almost falls through the weak railing to the concrete floor 2 stories below. Now, he decides it's time to leave. But it might be too late.
A breeze.
بسم الله.
It could be a breeze or another person, because so far it's just things moving
الله لا
around.
إله إلا هو الحي القيوم.
There's nothing
لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم. له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. بسم الله. بسم الله كهرباء. يا
so
اخوان دقوا
far
على
nothing
احمد
that
بسرعه يا
I
اخوان.
believe to be paranormal or real.
اقسم بالله ماني قادر افك الباب ورب الكعبه. فك الباب بسم الله. الله لا اله الا هو الحي القيوم لا تاخذه سنه ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الارض.
See, somebody can be on the other side. The door can
وهو العلي العظيم وهو العلي العظيم.
see, somebody's probably out there holding onto the door because you notice he's not doing looking around to showing other sides. And now he's pushed. He wouldn't had to switch. To
Allah
phone,
eventually managed to escape the terrifying experience unharmed. But was it real?
Okay, so real quick, pretty much with that one there, guys. When the door was opening and he goes out, he doesn't look to the right and to see what's on that side over there. He just goes straight and he looks this way. He never turns to the other side to show what is on that other side. Oh, here, let me use my phone just in case. So he doesn't turn to the other side to show what's over there. He only goes what's here, what's in front of him when he comes out the door. So as he goes forward, there could be someone else over there, and then that person pushes him or whatever. Yeah, exactly. It was really, really dramatic, overly dramatic in my book when he gets pushed. So in my opinion, he had a friend with him, and they were shutting doors and run away, and shut doors and run away, move things and run away, because he does the typical, doesn't look behind, you know, like, oh wait, there's a counter there. What's over there? What's behind here? He doesn't look in every area. He focuses on certain areas to make you direct certain things. Thank you, Ricky Sanchez 89. Thank you, I appreciate it. Ship control will shock your soul, seal your doom to mine. Okay, so anyway, that was the end of that there. Hopefully you all enjoyed tonight. For those of you like Ricky who missed the earlier production as far as talking about Brittany Cab, who is the female Zach Bagans, basically, make sure you check the VOD out. I will be updating my my YouTube tonight and uploading videos to it, so definitely check it out. Ricky, I will be adding you later and adding and sending you a message with a link to the YouTube so that you can add that and follow that as well. I'm working due to